I think what stops people from unlocking that potential, if you were to like really concise it and condense it, sorry, and it would probably be like social media and one's values. Man, with social media, and you can even add Netflix to that because the people in my generation now they love to eat that up. But these addictions, man, and they don't even want to call it that, but that's what they are. They are addictions, and I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here if I hadn't been there. So I think what people don't understand is that it becomes a home to these people. You close the door once you come home from school, and what do? You check your phone, you go on Instagram, you check your feed, you check your messages. When you're waiting for something to load, or when you're taking a break, you check your messages, you check your feed. It becomes a home to these people, and so I had to really, uh, stop using that. And it was in January that I came to that realization, that I learned that. And then I had to come to understand what were the things that I would consider home, instead of being on this phone majority of the day. And that would be like what replaced that feeling of knowing that this is a home would be like my actual bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll just sit there and just think, or like this living room, or like I had a cross necklace that became like a home to me, that I would, what I mean, I'd appreciate and I'd be aware of, instead of social media. To have social media as a home, man, that's no, that's like, it's unhealthy. You get what I mean? And so with values, how that blocks people is really because I have my own set of values and morals that I follow, but I don't let that override my artistic value to the point where I have no time for that, or I'm not interested in that part of me at all. You get what I mean? Like, what I'm saying? I know people, I know people who are amazing, incredible at things like poetry, but they're always focused on politics. Always. Always complaining about it and talking about it. And yet, every once in a while, I see them write a poem. I'm like, you should really focus. You should harness this. You get what I mean? And so, really, I think what people would need, like, if you were to take just 2 months, 2 months away from social media, away from Netflix, and you might even add YouTube to that list, because YouTube comes a distraction as well. But there are also some helpful things on there to like help further enhance that side of you. And it doesn't even have to be like artistic. It can even be things like sports, people that are athletes. You get what I mean? And if you were to just have that 2 months and to just have the intent of focusing and harnessing that potential side of you, you know what I mean? I guarantee you, after those 2 months are done, you're gonna have changed perspectives on a lot of things, right? Like, if you were to just get rid of those things, social media and whatever, like if you're an athlete, right? It could be just, and you wanna focus on this potential. It could just be going to the gym more, working out more, or studying the sport more. A true performer, they never a true performer never gets to the level that they get to, the amount of success that they get to, without being a student of what they're performing. You get what I mean? So it's all types of ways that you could enhance and use that side of you to your advantages. And another thing that I would recommend, and this is just in general that I would recommend to people, is to just sit down with your thoughts. You get what I mean? To just sit down, it could be even like at the minimum 20 minutes, you know, and to just sit down and just think, have your thoughts come to you, you know, think about that thought, enhance it, see where it leads you, you know, and um and some things to even ask yourself while you're having these things is to ask yourself why you make certain choices that you do. And I mean like small ones, not big ones. You get what I mean? And I don't mean in a way like, "Ugh, why did I do that? I'm so stupid." No, no, no. Listen, ask yourself with the intent of finding an answer, why you made that choice. You know, uh, a sad, not sad, introverted kind of uh, lonely person, right? Dyes their hair like a dark blue, or just person dyes their hair in general. Yeah, and you ask them, what does that mean? Why did you make that decision to dye your hair? There's all types of things that could represent. You know what I mean? Because every choice, I think, has potential. Every choice has potential. Has the potential to make that choice into something greater, or in the sense that, like, I don't know, you make a choice to to draw a picture today, right? You could make something greater out of that picture. You could share it with people. You could through that choice you can get the knowledge to draw even more, to draw another picture, right? But more importantly, every choice has a potential for an answer. I won't say that every choice is an answer, but every choice has the potential for an answer, right? When artists post their art on social media, visual artists, I mean, they usually have like it'll be a picture of the art, and behind the art it'll be like a brown table or something, because the picture's on the table, or it will have like a border, like a white border around it. When I post my art, I have a black border around it. It's because I've never seen an artist have a black border on their art, which I think makes me unique, but also uh, gives off a more serious and darker tone, as opposed to doing something like a white border. I recently changed my profile picture to just a black circle. That is because that indicates, it represents to me that the kind of thing that I'm posting right now is serious. And it also represents my kind of absence on Instagram, my inactivity on it. These are all reasons as to why I made these very small choices. And I think that you know and so the end purpose, right? The end purpose of asking yourself why you make these certain decisions is not to truly, like, understand why you made these choices, but is to help you understand yourself. Is if you ask yourself why you made these choices, you will start to understand you more. Maybe you're susceptible to being influenced by other people. You know what I mean? Uh, and also knowing why you made certain choices, it gives you freedom over the choices you make. If you become actively aware of the choices you make, it gives you more freedom.
Totally agree.
Yeah, like, I don't know, a person uh a person looks forward to going home the most, right? And what waits for them at home? is just doing homework and Netflix. You know what I mean? Those are the choices that they make. And so, you ask yourself why they make those choices, and to and you ask what are the implications of those choices that you make at home to just do your homework and watch Netflix. You know what I mean? And to ask yourself and to know the implications, you really have to, step outside of yourself and look at it objectively. Because, if this person says, oh, yeah, but, when I'm at home, I always end up being bored because all I do is watch Netflix and, you know. So if you look at the implications, you step outside of yourself and you look at it objectively. You ask yourself the kinds of things of, how is this affecting me? How is this affecting my behavior? Who is this affecting? How is this affecting the way people see me? You know what I mean? Maybe it's time for a change. And the last thing that I'll say is, you're asking yourself why you make certain choices. Also, it also helps you understand the environment you're in.
Yeah.
Dude I know tell me, and I need to buy more jewelry. I ask him, why? I just need more drip, nigga. I just need more drip. Why? I just need it. Maybe that tells you that the environment you're in, whether that's content online, whether that's your friends that you surround yourself with, maybe that environment you're in is causing you to keep pursuing this thing, and then you can look at the implications of that and decide whether that's right or wrong to continue doing that yourself.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought-provoking stuff you've actually shared. Um, yeah. Did you want to say something about some of those?
Nah, I feel like we just got educated.
In a very good way. There's a lot of actually beautiful gems in what you've actually said there. And I hope there are some people that actually consider, because it is true. There are people there that have like amazing talent and things, but don't choose to pursue it, or maybe are not aware of like, how to go about going down that route. So I think, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty gold.
When
That's gold.
I thought of that one night, and then that was what made me know, like, I'm ready to go on the podcast now.
Mm. I actually find it quite interesting that you had conversations with people and actually like, ask people like, why do you
Yeah,
do this?
that I understand. I understood that as well. Why I asked those people, why I asked those people why they make those decisions,
Yeah.
is because I wanna understand them.
Mm.
You know what I mean? In the same way that if you ask yourself that, you understand yourself. I wanna understand them.
Yeah. No, that's actually true.